Hi guys, so today I am making my daughter's 4th birthday cake. She is obsessed with dinosaurs and I have promised her an epic, spiky dinosaur birthday cake. So that's what I'm going to try and do today. So the recipe I'm using is a chocolate 4-layer birthday cake and it's the Dr. Oetker recipe and I'll put it in the description box below. Instead of lining my pans with baking paper, I just rubbed them with margarine and then lightly dusted that with some flour, and that usually works out fine for me. So while the cakes are in the oven, I am making the dinosaur spikes for the top of the cake. I'm using store-bought pink fondant, which I've cut into triangles, and then I'm using dry spaghetti to push into the center of each triangle in order to secure it to the cake. And I just thought that it was a little bit safer to do it with spaghetti than cocktail sticks because it is for a children's birthday party. I left my sponges to cool last night before cutting each of them in half, which gave me 4 layers. So it's now the next morning and I am stacking my cake with chocolate buttercream in between each layer, and I also made some simple syrup to drizzle on my sponge so that it doesn't get too dry. Simple syrup is literally just sugar dissolved in water and then you cool it down and you just spoon that over your sponge, and it really made a really big difference. It was so moist and lovely. And yeah, you can see I kind of cracked one of the layers, but the buttercream saved me and kept everything together. Thank goodness. Next, I put a layer of green buttercream on my cake to crumb coat it and put that in the fridge for about an hour. And now I've taken it back out and I'm just putting on the final layer of buttercream with a spatula and then smoothing it out with a cake scraper. So now that my cake is looking reasonably smooth, I am going to try and put some nice coloured sprinkles on. So I got a piece of baking paper and just folded it over to try and help me funnel them onto the top, and then I gently pressed them on just to try and stop them falling off the buttercream. I also put some sprinkles around the bottom of the cake. I kind of just funneled them onto the bottom and then pushed them in with my finger as best I could. And then I picked a few into my hand and then just started pressing them onto the bottom portion of the cake so that you could see them a little better. Now I'm just gently pushing in my spaghetti spikes and you can see me doing a happy dance because I was so excited that it worked. And yeah, I'm just going to get my little dinosaur. I made him a card and pom-pom tiny party hat and super glued it to his head, and now I'm just placing him on the top and that's it, the finished article. I am not a professional baker, I'm just a mommy who wanted to make a cake for their daughter, and I'm so proud.